to the thick of it. Oh.
Когда твой кот дебил.
Aferin.
So, and what the hell?
Bartholomew Barty. Higgins was a golden retriever with a heart of gold and a brain that sometimes worked a little differently. He loved belly rubs, chasing butterflies, and occasionally tripping over his own feet while doing so. And his best friend, a fluffy, squeaky hedgehog named Horace. Barty had a peculiar hobby, collecting socks. Not just any socks, mind you. Barty had a discerning taste for the brightest, fluffiest, and most mismatched socks he could find. They weren't for wearing, oh no. They were trophies from his daring sock safaris around the house. His favorite hunting grounds were the laundry basket, a veritable sock Serengeti, and under the beds, the shadowy sock jungle. He'd stalk his prey with the stealth of a very enthusiastic and slightly clumsy golden retriever, his tail thumping a joyous rhythm against the furniture. One sunny afternoon, Barty embarked on his most ambitious sock safari yet. He'd heard whispers, mostly from the rustling of clothes, of a legendary sock monster residing in the linen closet, a creature said to hoard the fluffiest socks of all. Armed with Horace firmly wedged in his mouth for moral support, Barty bravely nudged open the linen closet door. Inside, it wasn't a monster he found, but a mountain of freshly folded towels and, nestled amongst them, a pair of Dad's extra-large, brightly striped socks. Barty's eyes widened. These were the Everest of socks. He attempted a daring ascent, his paws scrabbling on the smooth towels. Horace, unfortunately, decided this was a good time for a squeaky commentary, startling Barty, who tumbled down the towel mountain in a flurry of stripes and fluff. He emerged, triumphant nonetheless, with one of Dad's enormous socks triumphantly draped over his head like a bizarre, stripy hat. Barty loved treats, especially cake. So, when Lily, his human sister, was baking a chocolate cake for her birthday, Barty took his self-appointed role of official cake inspector very seriously. He sat patiently by the oven, his nose twitching with anticipation, occasionally letting out a hopeful little woof. Once the cake was cooling on the counter, a delicious aroma filled the kitchen. Barty's willpower wavered. He knew he wasn't supposed to touch the cake, but it smelled so chocolatey. He devised a cunning plan. He would use his stealthy tiptoe maneuver, which mostly involved him walking very slowly and hoping no one noticed his enormous golden form, to approach the counter. He then planned to use his gentle sniff technique, which usually resulted in a loud snuffle and a bit of accidental licking, to assess the cake's readiness. Unfortunately, Barty's stealthy tiptoe wasn't very stealthy, and his gentle sniff was less than gentle. He misjudged the distance and, in his eagerness, accidentally bumped the counter with his tail. The cake, in a slow-motion disaster, slid right off the counter and landed squarely on Barty's head. Barty stood there, bewildered, a chocolate crown adorning his furry brow. Lily and her friend, who had just entered the kitchen, burst into laughter. Barty, realizing he was now the walking, licking embodiment of a chocolate cake, decided to embrace his new role and began enthusiastically cleaning his face. After the great cake incident, Lily decided to get Barty a special doggy art set. Non-toxic washable paint and a big roll of paper. She thought it would be a good way for him to express himself and maybe keep him away from future baked goods. Barty took to painting with surprising enthusiasm. His early works were abstract masterpieces of paw prints and tail swishes. He seemed particularly fond of the color blue, often creating swirling, paw print oceans on the paper. One afternoon, Lily was drawing a picture of a flower in the backyard. Barty, feeling inspired, decided to contribute to her artwork. He dipped his tail in the blue paint and, with a wagging flourish, added a bold blue artistic statement across Lily's flower. Lily giggled. It wasn't exactly what she had in mind, but it was certainly unique. She decided to hang Barty's masterpiece on the fridge. Later that day, the mailman came. He took one look at Barty's blue-tailed artwork through the window and, mistaking it for some kind of strange signal, cautiously backed away, muttering something about needing a longer vacation. Barty, oblivious to the mailman's confusion, wagged his tail proudly. He was an artist, a sock safari champion, and occasionally a walking chocolate cake. Life with Barty Buttercup was never boring, always messy, and always hilariously his own special kind of wonderful. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it, and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.